Details in the case of a missing teen found dead in Detroit. Police say they now have 2 people of interest in custody, but many questions remain.
Police found 15-year-old Lawrence Dowl's body at a cemetery on Detroit's west side last week, and it was just 2 days after his family had reported him missing.
And today, the chief gave an update on the investigation. Let's get live to Fox News' Tanisha Cordell. She's following the latest developments and joins us from outside DPD headquarters. Tanisha, what more can you tell us tonight?
Yeah, well, getting back to those 2 persons of interest, the chief telling us that these are adults in their 20s, maybe even 30s. He even referenced saying they had, quote, shady backgrounds. Now, he didn't specify the connection between these 2 persons of interest, these adults, and Lawrence Dowl, 15-year-old, but he did say that Dowl was hanging out with these adults. Now, I want to back it up here just again to lay out what happened and what we do know. Again, you mentioned Dowl's body found at a Detroit cemetery on the west side near Lasser and 7 Mile. He'd been missing again for 2 days. His family and police searched for him in a park nearby where someone said they dropped Dowl off. Now, it was a passerby visiting a loved one at that cemetery who found Dowl's body. Police saying he was wearing a mask and gloves. But guys, this is what else we learned today. Shortly after Dowl's body was found, one of the persons of interest turned themselves in. Then another, we learned, was taken into custody just on Saturday. Again, Chief Bedison didn't specify the connection between them and Dowl, nor did he confirm what actually happened to Dowl, the cause of his death. But he did a hit on cracking down on gun violence and gun activity citywide, really beefing up the consequences for anyone involved.
Individuals, not just teens, but individuals in their 20s and 30s that are out there gang banging, and they need to know that we're not going to tolerate it. And I will bring the heaviest prosecution from the U.S. Attorney on a fed level, state level, however I can get you. If I can't get you for the case itself, we'll charge you for the bullets and the guns. When I have a 6-year-old, it's little Riley. When I have little Samir Grubbs, a 4-year-old getting shot and killed in Detroit, when I have that, I'm going to utilize every resource. And so the U.S. Attorney has been steadfast and has dedicated additional attorneys to go after gun violence and gangs in the city of Detroit. And that's what we're going to do.
Now, we were told of plans to submit warrants for, the persons of interest to the prosecutor's office today. Again, keeping you updated on that. But again, the chief really not shying away from sharing any mugs of those connected and behind violent crimes like this one and another violent shooting the chief referenced over the weekend. I mentioned, guys, he's just really not holding back, and really neither is the city. It's pushing out and rolling out a new alert system for missing persons, one that the chief said would have definitely come into play and been used in the case like this one with 15-year-old Lawrence Dowl, who was missing for 2 days. Roop.
And that new alert system that you're talking about that was pushed out today is quite interesting because it is almost like a made-to-order alert system for those who feel like their kids could be at risk. Talk about how it would work.
Yeah, so really, they're not waiting around, right? With the eligibility and the criteria for an Amber Alert that's more statewide, nationwide, it's more local. The chief saying this is for Detroit. So if they find out and are aware of anyone missing or in danger, just really anyone that's reported to the city and to DPD, that's going to go out immediately. Anyone subscribed through the Detroit 365 alert system, you can sign up for these new Emerald Alerts, and it's just going to go straight out to your phones, and you'll be alerted immediately. Roop, they're saying this is just a way to get the community more involved and aware to crack down and help find our most vulnerable.
And we'll be unpacking more of these Emerald Alerts and what they mean in the days to come here. But Tanisha Cordell for us live tonight. Thank you.